Meteorologist Dean Davis, Storm Surge LLC Live, weatherblogs.com. Time for a quick look at what Weather 101 Microbursts. Talking about microbursts due to the fact of what occurred the last couple days in Burlington County and Camden County, New Jersey, and other areas in New Jersey. We've weather sharks went out. They have found that there was no tornado touchdown, and that was a micro downburst. To explain a micro downburst, the cloud has updrafts and downdrafts. So this downdraft pushes heavy winds and precipitation out and then curls around. This is where your damage mainly is done, where this rain-free base meets the downdraft. So you get successive winds that lift up, which uproots trees and things of that nature. Another way to do that is you get the downdraft here, and it hits the ground. It pushes out in two general directions. Why you may see trees laid to the left here and laid to the right over here, and that's how we can explain a downdraft for you. Difference between a horizontal downdraft and a vertical vortex, which would be a tornado, is this. You can see this is a microburst. How it pushes down, pushes through, spins the thing in a vertical format, and blows to the ground. So you have things blow out in two different directions instead of that updraft and downdraft. Excuse me, that downdraft pushing down, and have an updraft with the vertical vortex. It hasn't quite tilted your cylinder up in upright position, which shows here what a vertical vortex would be in a tornado versus a microburst. Some damage pictures out of Voorhees, you can see these trees are all laying in one direction. This is one area that was blown over by the microburst. Pretty good sized trees, power lines. This had 80-mile-an-hour winds. Now this was a subject the other day of conversation, which was this funnel cloud. And yes, this was a funnel cloud. After talking to some people, there was rotation on it. So this was a funnel cloud. This is the Holy Eucharist Church in Tabernacle, New Jersey. I know this place very well. I lived not far from there, within a mile there when I lived in Tabernacle. But this whole thing was rotating. This was a funnel cloud, but the thing is, we did not have it touched the ground. This area was under a tornado warning during that time. Most people say, oh, it looks like a shelf cloud. A shelf cloud could look like that, but it would not be rotating on this end. This was rotating left to right rotation. So that explains what this was, but it was not a tornado. And the microburst would have come prior to this. So that would be your definition of a microburst. And what happened the other day here in Burlington, Camden counties, and other counties, a lot of wall clouds were reported. Thanks for some people that have sent them to me via my Facebook page. I appreciate it, and appreciate people giving me information on this. Doug Meligari, he went out, one of the Skywarn coordinators in Burlington County, and there was irrigation pipeline in the middle of roads. So, I mean, this wind was 70, 80 mile an hour, which will do with tons of damage. Just talk about the ratio a couple years ago. And the only reason it wasn't the ratio is because it didn't have the amount of length. That's the ratio type winds, though, in a small scale. But anyway, meteorologist Dean Davis and Storm Surge LLC. Some of these images were per 6ABC, ABC.com. Meteorologist Dean Davis and Storm Surge LLC. Talk to you later on the Weather in a Minute.